but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one.
It'll be ding-ding from first bravo off.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can't beat a good...
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Caught him. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
That jab misses. Nice counter. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The perfect counter lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? No rest for the weary. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. He is down big time on the score. On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see more jabs. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. Hold that thought! And Big Daddy Bowe got rocked! I thought thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Oh, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Back together. Get your mind back on the job.
Great round. Now relax. Relax now. I don't want you to low fight.
Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with 1 punch, and you can lose the fight in 1 punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a scoring blow. One punch could end this fight for either of these 2 heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice counter. a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. After what we saw in that last round. Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Tried to score with a jab. Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They missed with the jab. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. The straight right just misses. Can't find a home with that jab. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock. Time for the 5th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
No rest for the weary. Can't land the jab there. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. This is a high-octane battle. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter, who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That counter shot lands. Tried to score with a jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it was like two.
There's the bell to start round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't want to trade shots. A big whiff with the right hook. A perfect counter shot. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
You'd like to see more jabs. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Incredible work rate. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Can't score with that jab. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. talk about Bowe in that last round. And around that seemed... And there's the bell for round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. That counter shot lands. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we are seeing? They miss with the jab. That jab doesn't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, there was no... Round 8, and we're off again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He threw a punch and just got countered. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. two were made for each other. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. That bell. And there's the bell for round 9. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he scores with the counter. And he just missed with that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Work the body. Frustrate them. Take the mind off the chin. Take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body. Use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round.
They believe that.
And here comes the 10th round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. A swing and a miss with that jab. punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Well done with that counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. Stamina is off the charts. Good counter punching. Catch and shoot. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of... Did you see that? Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Listen to me. Are you okay?
It happened. You saw it here.